Hello, hello, hello. Sancho's still having technical difficulties. I can hear you, but you're not coming in real clear.
I'm not coming in real clear, but can you hear me?
Uh-uh. No, I can hear you talk, but you're coming in real garbled.
Boy, I'm fucking this up, man. Bear with me. Better?
Yes, better.
Fuck it. Fuck it. Sorry. I fucked this up really bad. I just said something really nice to her and she didn't hear a goddamn thing I said. Can you hear me though now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. I'm using my I stepped on my headset and didn't know it.
Oops.
And yeah, I feel like a pro wrestling announcer who's holding the microphone after somebody went through the fucking table. And I have to improvise now because this tape ain't working and it's just not plugged in correctly. I'm sorry. Hello, Cindy. How are you?
I'm doing very good. How about yourself?
I was wondering why you weren't responding to my nice words. It's because you didn't hear me. That makes perfect sense.
No, I didn't hear it.
So, what's your thoughts on this? Holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You're the one who gets burned. It's a pretty good life quote, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And then we brought up that sometimes you have to take a step back and look at the bigger picture in life, and you might be surprised at what you can see.
That's a good one too. That's a good quote.
My direct message to you is I don't hate you. I don't dislike you. I have absolutely no anger or resentment towards you anymore.
I appreciate that.
So I don't want, I've motivated. I don't know what mic I'm fucking talking into right now. So this is so not fair. I don't know if it's this one or if it's that one. I wish I could turn my camera on. It'd be so great watching me right now. I've the build bridging program that I do, building bridges with DFK and etc. And I haven't led by example like I should have with situations like with you and another individual who was backstage a minute ago. He's got the link. Please come up. But I look at the world right now, Cindy. Is it okay if I call you Cindy?
Yeah.
All right. Welcome, Polly. Are you there, Polly?
Polly.
What's up?
Great. I'm glad it's not just me having mic issues.
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
So
Sorry about that. I was at the supermarket. I was at the supermarket when you sent me a message. I was like, okay.
No, this wasn't planned. You both know this was kind of impromptu and.
No, I got a phone call from DFK.
Yeah.
And I couldn't call him back right away because I was in the middle of a his appointment.
I reached out to DFK because I know with DFK it was I've been a good role model to him, almost like I am to a lot of people in this community. And they seek advice for me. And DFK was someone that was very proud when he came to me about making up with you, Cindy. And I didn't lead by example, like I do as Brian, or whatever you want to call me. You know, it's what I do in my real life is someone who is a huge community advocate, who leads by example, who walks the walk, doesn't just talk the talk. And holding on to just petty, stupid fucking resentment or anger or whatever you guys want to call it, will be no more with either of you.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
I appreciate that.
You know, I look at the big picture of how dark this world is with everything around it, with politics and racism, and bad cops, and the color of your skin being an issue, and who you sleep with being an issue, and everything being a fucking issue. That things over YouTube are, you know, with all due respect to everybody, small potatoes. And somebody who I love and admire taught me that, you know. And it's reality. It's true. You know, you look at the word hatred or whatever it's been deemed that I have for you two, which I never really had that for either of you two, to be honest with you. Those words were specially reserved for certain people, and I'm sure you two know who they were. And you firsthand saw a lot of anger let loose on that individual, and I'm glad you two didn't think I was going to do that to you two like I did to him that one time. But
I was pretty reservant when he first told me about coming over here. I was pretty reservant because I was like, "Oh God, he's gonna rip into me like he did somebody else."
Yeah, I was an angry person 3 months ago. I was, you know, and
You had every right to be angry.
You did.
Well, personal shit too, separation, divorce. That was the big picture, you know. Joe Cool asked me once, tell me your therapist knows Josh Abrams' name 50 times. And I'm like, no, never. Never mention it once to my therapist. It was never that big of a headspace to take. But it fucking wore on me, man. Knowing, like, the amount of people who you two know who I am now could tell you with what I do. And that, I mean, at the end of the day, Eric Brander's right? You know, like sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. But that ain't true, man. You know, there's a human aspect to it where feelings are definitely there, and feelings are human, and it's okay to be a human being, and it's okay to react, and it's okay to feel, and it's, you don't have to be a robot or a cyborg, but you are in charge of how you receive it and how you walk away from it. And that was the huge thing. Anger, revenge, receipts, all those stupid things passed through my brain, and looking at people who I had no control over anybody doing the right thing. I mean, what's doing the right thing nowadays? You know what I'm saying? What's the real definition of that? It's so clouded and muddy right now, and we really just don't know. But it's difficult when there's a pack mentality and being the one to, like, stick up and, you know, take a stand. And yes, Cindy, that video is no longer on my channel. You don't even have to ask me for that. That was already done prior to inviting you up tonight.
Thank you.
And I know that was a root of anger you had towards me. But you jumping into Discord and me helping you with RSO and helping you with your medical conditions should have been that impression that I gave you, you know, because I did do that in Discord. You know what I'm saying?
And I appreciated that because not many people were willing, other than Polly, to try to, you know, help me with that. Because this is an awful condition to have.
It is. And I've been working on trying to do a stream about medical conditions and giving more awareness to stuff. I've been talking to Jim Walbert about it. So you know, if you two want to kind of collab and do something, please do. I give you the channel, no problem. So for those who haven't subscribed to Paulie, let's get him to 1,000 subs. He's getting there at an extremely fast pace. I'm impressed with that, Paulie.
I appreciate it.
You know, it's records are made to be broken. So I hope you break mine and get to 1,000 quicker than me. I think that's why records are there. You know what I'm saying? And my thing with the both of you is there's no hatred, there's no resentment, there's no nothing. I may not be okay with who you associate yourself with or don't associate yourself with, but that's me. That's just me being me. But I wanted to make sure the two of you knew that there's no anger towards any of you two. There's no resentment or anything like that anymore. If there was at one point, there no longer is. Life is way too short. You're right about that, Randy.
Very true.
Sounds good to me, Sancho.
So that's the major thing that I wanted to stress. As my dogs are barking, I don't normally do a stream this early, so bear with me, guys. But yeah, so that's really what I wanted to get. So if either of you two wanted to get anything off your chest with me, here I am. I will go on mute and listen.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good.
I just appreciate the fact that you were very open. You had us come up here on the panel to talk with us, and I'm just glad that we're able to mend the fences and move forward with what I hope will be a better relationship going forward.
What I do want to stress, Cindy, you and I did have a good relationship on New England channel. We had the last time we spoke was an excellent discussion about that security guard video, and making sure you tell Josh to take the video down. And you and I were on all cylinders that night in agreement with what he did wrong. So, and Paulie, I think I was on the first time you ever hopped on panel, and we did karaoke together, you and me. You know what I'm saying? So I always treat people with love and respect. And I did that with the two of you the first time I met you guys. So it's not going to be an issue for me to, respect you two and, support you two and, keep up the good work and all that stuff. I just needed to get it off my chest. And I've been showing some inspirational quotes and stuff. This is a little bit long, sorry, pardon me. Think about every single person who has ever harmed you, cheated you, defrauded you, or said unkind things about you. Your experience with them is nothing more than a thought that you carry around with you. These thoughts of resentment, anger, and hatred represent slow developing energies that will disembowel you. If you could release them, and you would be more at peace. I love that quote. I think that is releasing bad energy is huge. I had my first surgery 48 hours ago. My first time I was stitched up was 48 hours ago with my hernia surgery. And it was kind of eye-opening, to be honest. I got my first COVID test, and then I got my first surgery right after that. And I've been, walking around feeling great, pain-free for the first time in a while. Every time I fucking coughed, my hernia would pop in, and it wasn't pretty, So I'm living pain-free now, and I think that's a great feeling that I have. And I want to help, and I know, Paulie, you have been on record stating that when we did talk, I wanted to help you. And, that offer is still there for you to pick my brain, like a lot of people do who host panels, behind the scenes, whatever. There's no, anger, resentment, etc. So yeah. There you go.
Cool.
Now, were you going live tonight, Paulie?
Yep, every night.
You go every night now?
Yeah, no, I have since day one.
Are you getting burnt out yet, or are you having fun?
No, I mean, certain days I get burnt out, certain days I don't, but I keep on doing it. Which obviously I know at some point I'll have to take a break, But,
you will. I definitely had to myself. I did 6.5 hours the other night, I was like, what the fuck? How did that happen?
Yeah, I know. I suppose sometimes conversations get good and you just want to keep them going. But
oh, you get zoned in too. You definitely get zoned in, and conversations turn into other conversations. But yeah, there's definitely, I do a lot of behind the scenes stuff with trying to come up with interviews and stuff, and it's tough to be different, and that's what I've been trying to do with my channel lately, is to be different and to kind of not focus as much on the drama as need be, because the drama can burn you out. The drama can definitely burn you out. It can either it could entertain you, or it could cause you to hate fucking humans. You know what I'm saying? Like, are we all this fucking stupid? Are we all really this stupid?
I will tell you what, the best sleep I ever got was after I left NNE and AFA. After I turned around in Indiana and I came home, that was the best sleep I've ever had in a very long time. Because I no longer had them calling, blowing up my phone. I no longer had the drama going on where, literally, those of us that do know how their little messaging system works, they'll call you like every 2 minutes. It seems like they're calling you. So here you're trying to sleep and they interfere with your sleep. So I'm very happy. I've got the best sleep. My body needs it. My health needed it. So I'm not upset for my decision to walk away. I'm actually more happier now than I was. And a lot of people tried to tell me that even in Discord, Sancho. I think even you did, that I would be a lot happier getting rid of that drama, getting rid of what I was running with. And to be truthfully honest, a lot of people were right that I should have just walked away when I did.
It's difficult to make decisions for you're the only one who could have made that decision and stuck to it.
Right.
I wasn't as in as you two were. I was a couple weeks in, and I just was like, I don't like the way this is turning. Fuck it. And to be fair, it didn't get as bad as it did when you two were engraved into it.
Yeah.
With how bad it got. Everything was the first with me, and I was just like, whoa, I just started my own channel. This isn't cool. And it definitely was frustrating that I kind of foresaw what everyone is seeing now.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you cross that line, there's no line. You're going to continually just cross. And
right.
I wasn't as engraved or as loyal. I know you were loyal to Josh as much as you may or may not admit it. You were one of his top two people. So yeah. you had his back. You would bury a body for him. That's how loyal you were to him. You were dead ass loyal.
I was pretty loyal to him.
And I know, Paulie, you were that with Brian. And I don't know if you two talk, and frankly, I don't care.
I'm still on terms enough where we hate each other, but I reached out to him 4 days ago. I don't like the guy. I want to make that perfectly clear. I don't like the guy, but at least I could reach out to him 4 days ago and ask him, "Hey, man, this whole Peachy Rider situation came up. Did I call someone a fat ass? Because if I did, I need to apologize for it. I don't think I did, but if I did, I want to apologize for it. Do you have the footage?" Even though he told me he didn't, which I don't know if that's true or not, but he said he didn't have it, but whatever.
No, he has it. It was actually the show after. There was the one that AFA put her in the title. That's the one that he was looking for, probably, that I was looking for too.
I don't know.
He went after me awful after I left. He went balls to the wall on me.
Well, I did. He does have abandonment skills. Problems and skills. It's a horrible word. Abandonment problems. He did that with me. I only knew him for a couple weeks, and he thought I stabbed him in the back and fucked his mom. Essentially, it was like, bro, you didn't do the right thing. I'm gone. And look how far he took that. Child rapist on every panel, under the names, and that was the bully manipulative mentality that Josh Abrams specializes in, and everybody fell for it. you know. And it's not like you're the only one who did. A lot of people. Look how many people who subscribed to him.
Well, I didn't think he would do it to me just because of the way he affectionately would talk to me.
Yeah, you thought you were different. Yeah.
Right. I thought I was different. Oh no, I was definitely not different. I was definitely the way he looked at it. I stabbed him in the back. I I lied to him.
You
treated
thought
him.
you thought you all were best friends. Be honest.
I thought he was my best friend, and come to find out, he's nobody's best friend. He just doesn't care. He'd rather be alone than have any real friends.
Right, because he recycles them.
Right.
He's good at recycling when there's no use for it, but he wanted to sink his teeth in to help you. Like with me, he's like, who do you want on your show? I'll help you with anybody. And it was like, I knew if I stuck my hand in that cookie jar, it would bite me in the end. So I refused, and yeah, I might not have gotten the best guest instead of asking for his help, but I didn't ask for his help, right? Murph, you there, my guy?
Murph.
Hello. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, the floor is yours.
Everybody. Good evening. I just jumped up for a second. I'm just very tired today, but I had to come up. I want to say first, Sancho, I am so fucking proud of you, and I love you. And I'm really sentimental right now. There's something on the screen there I can't see.
My guy.
Just a good quote.
Or
that's
something.
All. Yeah, it's just a good feel-good quote, man. That's all.
Yeah, because I can't see the. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
Sorry.
I just want to say, Sancho, I'm so fucking proud of you, and I love you, bro. This is really great what you're doing, mending fences. Cindy, I'm proud of you too, and I love you. Paulie, I'm proud of you, and I love you. I just want you guys to know that this is a big thing, man. This is a really big thing. I know how hard it is to mend fences and to let people in your life that you had problems with. And I'm just feeling really sentimental right now, and I just want you guys to know this. And but I will tell you this much: I can never forgive Josh, and I can never forgive Brian for what they've done. But I am happy with what the three of you are doing right now, and I just want you guys to know that I love you, Sancho. I'm so fucking proud of you, man. You know how many times I tried talking to you. You heard me, Sancho?
Thank you.
And you're welcome. And I'm just so damn proud of you and Cindy and Paulie. And keep up the great work, man. And I hope
me and Jeff.
follow. I hope a lot of people follow what you're doing. I really do. There's too much stuff going on, and it gets too stressful. And like you said, life is short. I mean, we don't have to love everybody and forgive everybody, I guess. But this is a great start. And I'm proud of you guys. And I'm going to drop down now. Like I said, I'm really sentimental right now.
Love you, my guy.
And I love you guys. All right. Lord Fixer, I love you, brother. And Jay,
Hey.
Glenn, you all have a great day. How you doing?
Love you, my guy.
I'm doing good. Thank you. I'm out, guys. I love you, and I'm proud of all of you.
Thank you,
love you, Murph.
Yo, I gotta say the same thing, man. I just wanted to say I'm proud of the three of you motherfuckers for, mending fences, man. There's way too much toxicity going around in this community, man, and a lot of it needs to stop. And I guess this is like one of the big steps right here. It's like a big fucking leap, and that's a good thing, man. Like, and honestly, I gotta say, I feel like 702 and fucking Paulie are like kind of victims of the bullshit that Brian and Josh kind of perpetuate. You know what I mean? They were just caught in the middle of it, and you too, Sancho, obviously. But like, it just because you guys were in that like fucking shitstorm, it just it's kind of happened. But yeah, honestly, I gotta say that I really am proud of you guys too. Basically repeating what fucking Murph said, but seriously, I would hope to see like some collabs with you guys in the future or something cool like that. Like we need to bring this community together. There's way too much negativity going around, man.
I've been on record, and sorry, I've been on record in stating how small of a community this is, and I've been on record stating with the amount of people that I've been helping behind the scenes and mentoring and building bridges, that it is important for me to lead by example. And sometimes you just get in your own fucking stubborn ways to the point where you can't lead by example, and there needs to be two really big influences in my life that have changed me to be a happy person that's not holding on to anger and resentment and small potatoes anymore. And I'm not that same person I was 2-3 months ago. I'm not. I don't have it in me. To be blunt, I'm happy. I'm big picture now, wanting to start a family and be happy. That's who I am now. Taco, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I'm proud of the three of you getting along now. It's good to see that, and I owe Paulie a little bit of an apology too for going after him for the one texting thing. I'm not gonna go into details about it, but
you did find out she was a whack job, right? No, I'm just checking.
I'm not gonna go into that part.
All right.
Yeah, it's like Bloody
That's
Mary.
a sensitive subject.
Yeah, that's very sensitive.
Yeah,
we'll
don't
stay
bring
away
it up.
from that subject.
You say it 3 times, they're gonna come.
Yeah,
exactly.
we don't want to go there.
That's already one. Let's not mention the name.
We'll talk about it all fair.
Right.
Hey, can I say something?
Yeah, Glenn.
Yeah. This what I like to say, we come as one, as a community, and one thing I always say, we are one. When we are together as one, if one go down, we all go down.
Damn right.
Well, God bless you, Glenn.
It's true, though,
Glenn
man.
is really the one that. I was going to say Glenn is really the one that we should model ourselves after. I mean, he's really remained kind of neutral in all of this. He can go on any panel and say hi to everyone, and I've never heard him say a negative thing about anyone.
Never.
Glenn and this guy. This guy's got no enemies. This guy's got no enemies.
No. That guy has enemies. It's just we're all stupid allowed him up on our panels.
Literally, I'm like, who are you feuding with? I ain't feuding with nobody, Sancho. I like that attitude. That peace and love.
He's not afraid to say anything either. He's the type, if he sees something, a certain way, he's not afraid to just tell it like it is.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are sugarcoating it. I love that guy to death, but that motherfucker's bipolar as they come.
Yeah, like Joe Cool that by you laugh.
Careful,
yeah.
you might call him up here. Careful.
Yeah, he
Joe Cool. There we go. Let's see
me and Jeff is here got into a pretty big, war or stream to stream kind of deal, and we apologized to each other like the other day, and mended fences, and you two were the last ones to really, I don't know if the last ones left, but the last ones to just release everything and just be a fucking happy guy like I am now, with no anger or resentment. And I think it's unfair for me to give you two the thought that I have anger or hatred to you, which is why it means a lot that you guys would come up here and without thinking what was going to happen and just give me the chance to be real to you too.
Sancho.
Well, like I said, I was nervous. I was nervous because the last conversation you and I had was down in Discord, and boy, you were not happy that I was back in there.
I had mod spies tell me the only reason why you joined last time was to find out my information, so I kind of believed it. Yeah. So again, it's water under the bridge. I've been doxing myself closer and closer every day. It's those things don't matter. The big picture is being happy and finding that love and happiness and joy in you that you could show to someone or other people, and to be a good human and to be a role model and to lead by example. And those are things that I needed to remind myself that I am. And I just got involved in the, it's easier to call you an asshole, Cindy, than a nice person. And that's reality. It's so much easier, AZN, to be angry at someone than it is to show love or respect, no?
Oh, man.
He grew up so fast.
Yeah,
quick question. Is your new weed laced with something?
Nah, man, it's called growing up, my guy. Sancho grows up so fast, my nigga.
It's about time he rises to my age finally.
What happened?
He learned.
I said you grow up so fast, my guy.
I just lost the volume. I'm sorry.
You're mad whack, my guy. Like, really, bro? Come
what
on,
do you
man.
mean? Well, why? Why was it nice stuff?
Man, you're all grown up, my guy.
Oh, don't worry about it.
You gotta spread them wings, my guy.
Don't worry about
spread
it.
them. Not your legs, your wings.
No,
right?
but like, do you guys agree with?
All right, sorry.
Hey,
Is that
Al.
you doing that?
Huh?
Do you agree with that logic that it's easier to be mad at someone than nice?
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell
yeah.
It depends. It depends. It depends on the situation and the person and whatever happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I came up. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go. I'm not gonna say anything interesting.
Just 30 seconds. Just wanted to come up here. Just 30 seconds, if I may. Oh, go ahead, Glenn.
Yeah, I want to just say this. Before anybody want to listen, always remember this. They always got something greater beyond ourselves, and we just gotta look for it. And sometimes God can give the sign there's always something better, and they're always more good than bad.
Exactly.
That's right.
Great.
Well, I just gotta let out a quick scream, bro, before I, just out of just to be happy, because I'm happy about this shit.
Go for it, my guy.
That
was a happy scream. That's more like it, man. My guy. Just 30 seconds. Bro. Yeah, so hey, good evening to everyone, first and foremost. El Sancho, 702 Cindy. Paulie, what's up, my homie?
What's up, brother?
Glenn, Lord Fixer, my guy, Diver, and Taco. Sancho, thank you very much for letting me back up here. Look, just wanted to get up here real quick for a hot minute and join the Love Fest. Quick little story. I spoke to Paulie about this a few days ago. I was ready to actually leave the community, because lately the way it's been going for me is just, spending a lot of time and a lot of drama over the internet, over people that I've never actually met, right? So I had a conversation with Paulie a few days ago, and I was actually going to leave the community because I just didn't think it was good for me. But you know what? I stuck around, and I'm so happy I did. It's just good to see, Sancho, you doing this. So first and foremost, I just want to give you tons of respect. It's not easy being the nice guy, let alone being the nice guy on a live panel where you have several people watching and listening, to stand in a very vulnerable place, and kind of basically acknowledge and apologize for your past mistakes. So for that, a lot of respect. And I just want everybody to know that this has been good in that it's instilled a little bit more faith in the community for me. So I'm happy to see this because there's been a lot of drama and craziness, and just a lot of bad news across the board. So I just, I had to jump up here real quick, share my thoughts, and just thank you, Sancho, for doing this. And because, I got mad love for Paulie, and I've always enjoyed 702. So I'm just glad to see that this is happening, and it just basically instills faith in me. So thank you for this. I really appreciate it. And I love all of you guys. And I'm really enjoying myself right now.
My guy. Bro.
I think it's necessary to lead. It's definitely necessary to lead by example and to practice what you preach.
Yeah, totally. And one last statement here, I won't get too Confucius, but I also believe that with every breakdown, there's a breakthrough. The key to that is you just got to find it and then execute upon it. So again, Sancho, good for you, man. Really good stuff taking action like this today.
I think it was necessary to release any negative energy. You know, you don't want to hold on to that shit. When it gets held on to for so long, it doesn't. It's not healthy for you. You know, it's a genuine unhealthy thing, and releasing all of that was necessary for a while now. And I don't want anyone to think I hate them. I think that's a burden that I don't want to have. You know, and I think it's unfair for me to think that for me to allow anyone to think that I hate them, because hate is just a strong fucking word. It's too strong of a word to throw at anyone on YouTube. You know.
Yeah, indeed. Well, thank you again. I'm going to go downstairs and chit chat with some of the folks down there, but just want to come up and pay my acknowledgments.
All right.
Thank you, Asian.
Do you guys want to break down a body cam real quick?
Before you do that, man, I just gotta say, like, yeah, you also wanted to, just like, say like good for you 702 and Polly also for not like holding on to any grudges either, like, on your parts as well, because I know that a lot has been exchanged between the three of you guys, and it's cool that you guys just decided to just hop on this panel and just mend the fences. That's a good thing.
CFW and I went at it really, really
Oh, I remember
bad.
that shit. Yeah, I remember that shit. I was there for all that shit. When your channel getting taken down.
And there never was an apology between the two of us, but an understanding that we learn from our mistakes and let's move on and treat everybody with dignity and respect. And I think that's what I would like with these two individuals on the panel tonight.
Yeah. Listen, I'm gonna hop off though. You guys have a good night. I'll keep watching from the background. So.
Well, listen, I mean, I think I can do one better than that. I can apologize to you at the time when I was on that show, not speaking up and telling them what they did to you was wrong. So I apologize for that.
Agreed. I can apologize for that as well because, those of us that were on the panel and we watched them do that, we should have spoken up. No different than when I spoke up for Kate when they were saying some things about Kate that wasn't right. I should have done the same for you as well, Sancho. That's where, we can learn some things from that. So I apologize.
Thank you. I know the manipulative bully mentality that he did, and I think it's something we all make mistakes in life, and mistakes make us better people from it. And it's one of those things where we can only grow from that. And I think the two of you lately have shown that you have grown and you have learned, and you really, from what I see looking afar, you're definitely, showing that instead of just, talking about it, and that's the major thing. It's not just saying it, but showing it, and I think the two of you are definitely on that path, and I'm glad. I really am.
I appreciate it.
I'll go ahead back to the chat, y'all.
All right, Glenn.
All right, Glenn.
See you later, Glenn.
All right,
Okay,
you
I'll
guys
be
want to see?
in chat.
Have you guys ever did a body cam breakdown before?
No.
All right, so some shit might go down here. This is at Walgreens. This is Modesto. Hop off if you guys. I know this is an impromptu, so I don't want to hold anybody. But if you guys want to hang out, please do. Modesto, California. I'm thinking Modesto, New York. This is actually October. This just happened early in October. 30-year-old individual shot by police. Some shit went down, guys. So viewer discretion is advised. Do I need to put my fucking warning up, guys? Do you think I need to put my warning to warn people? I don't want to get in trouble. Oh, because you guys got to realize. Here we go. Viewer discretion is advised. Body cam breakdown is bad because the problem is with how graphic this shit gets. It's real life shit. It's real life shit, and it's not argumental. It's like, who's at fault? Let's find out. New York people. This happened like a week ago.
I'm Modesto Police Chief Galen Carroll, and I'm here to talk to you about an officer-involved shooting that occurred at the Walgreens pharmacy located at 1101 McHenry Avenue on Wednesday, October 21st at approximately 4 p.m. Two officers working a gang unit observed a white Tahoe driving at a high rate of speed coming away from the Tiki Lounge. They attempted to stop that vehicle and it immediately pulled into the Walgreens parking lot. Once in the parking lot, the passenger of the vehicle got out and went into the store while the driver parked his car. Officers contacted the driver of that vehicle, and he denied knowing the passenger's name. One officer then went into the store and attempted to detain the passenger, and an officer-involved shooting occurred. You're about to watch body cam footage from that officer-involved shooting.
Viewer discretion's advised. No music. Don't copyright strike me. Thank God. I got copyright strike by one officer playing the radio a little bit too much. Here we go. It's funny. It's at
copyright hit for.
No.
Did you get copyright?
I just had to take the music off or mute it, but they took my video down until I appealed it.
Wow, they took your video down.
Until I appealed it, yeah.
See, I get them copyright music strikes all the time, but they let me fix it.
No, they took it down, and then I had to fucking fix it, and then they're like, okay, that's acceptable now. Like, sometimes they do that with you. It sucks when they do it. It really depends on what what recording company that fucking gets hit or who gets hit. But it was literally like, your video's been removed because of policy violation, and then you had to appeal the policy violation by taking it down. And Jeff Parker. Does anyone know who Jeff Parker is?
Yeah, Jeff Parker is a guy that comes with my panel and
there he is. Oh,
Brian's
okay.
panel.
I think I talked to Jeff. Hey, Jeff.
How are you?
Do you have anything you want to state before we play the body cam?
Listen, I used to go on Brian's channel. I got on the tail end of everything blowing up. Listen, I spoke about my father once before, a few times before. He was an absolute brutal man. I hated him with a passion. And I just learned to let it go. It's not worth it. It takes more out of you hating someone or disliking someone than it is just to let it go. It's not worth it. You just consume with over nothing. It's the name calling, the carrying on like tantrums like children. It's just childish.
Yeah, the quote I have, Jeff, is holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You're the one who gets burned. Is that a good quote,
Exactly.
Jeff?
Exactly. You just got to learn to let it go. It's not worth it. Like I unsubscribed from nearly everyone, and it doesn't bother me one little bit. I don't miss the drama. Your life would be a lot better if you just don't forgive, don't forget, just let it go. It's not worth it.
Pride's a motherfucker, though. You know?
No, you're right about that. You're right about that.
Pride is a motherfucker. And pride is, it's easier to ignore things than to, face them sometimes. My surgery, I didn't really fucking focus on it until Monday. Sunday, Monday after my COVID test, I'm like, shit, this is real. I just got nose raped for a COVID test, So
it's horrible.
Yeah, they told me it was like drowning, and I'm like, well, I almost drowned in middle school. That's not good. And I'm like, is it like waterboarding? And they're like, it's exactly like waterboarding. And I'm like, but I didn't commit any terrorist activities. I just pulled a hernia. Fuck. But yeah, they pretty much plunged my nose and my neck back, and
yep, I've had it done like 3 times now, and it sucks every fucking time.
Was it the same one that I'm describing? Neck back,
the neck back, in the nose hole, long fucking
choking.
Yep,
bad.
Horrible.
Really,
it feels
bad?
like it feels like they're trying to touch your brain. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, they did. They did. They. I don't know what they did with my brain, to be honest, because they fucked with my brain. Kev, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you get your boobs implants done?
Kev doesn't. Kev don't send any cards when someone has surgery. He plays hard to get, like Golden Eyes. That's what Kev did to me.
Hi, Kev.
I sent you an email. Hey, everybody. Hey, 702. Hey, Paulie. Hey,
What's
Taco.
up, buddy?
Hey.
So you have any thoughts, Kev, before we play the body cam?
I'm just, how you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling pain-free. I got full mobility in my legs. I'm not in pain anymore.
That's great.
I'm focused, man. I'm really happy.
Glad to have you back, man.
Yeah. I kind of came back yesterday, but you're kind of not involved in my life anymore, so we won't acknowledge that.
I was around. It was Taco show, but
Yeah, but I was there.
I had a few things going on. But I'm here.
Jeez, it's good to have you back. I was back fucking yesterday. You fuck.
Well,
quick question, Sancho.
Yep.
Did you get hit copyright with anything from the show yesterday?
Oh yeah, dude.
Did you?
Oh yeah. I worked for free yesterday. I'm fine. I'm fine with that.
Was it both videos or just the Bill Burr one?
You want me to show you the fucking email that I got?
Oh man, you got an email?
A copyright claim was created for a taco. It was UMG who hit me with it. Whoever that is. Yeah, it sounds like a big record, like a record label, right?
Yeah.
So they hit you for the Bill Burr?
They hit me for the breaks. It's a cool Curtis Blow thing. Oh, wait a minute. You want to know what they hit me for? Wait a minute.
UMG is UMG Publishing.
No. This is going to be really bad, which I show you what they hit me for.
Well, I can tell you that Taco Josh causes everyone fucking copyright strikes.
They hit me for GoldenEye's this video that I shared.
What?
Look at the...
Which wasn't even me. That was Murpha.
They hit me for the Murpha.
Was it because of the music?
Yes.
Yeah.
You gotta love UMG.
That's what happened with Gary Snowflake when I played this video. Bird was like, "You're fine. You're fine." So I played the video. It was like a Marvin Gaye song. Nope. Wasn't fine.
Not so much.
Nope.
Hey, El Sancho, how come you didn't comment?
What happened?
I don't know.
Was that me or him that just fell off?
That was him.
But no, I just have to literally trim out the fucking segment.
Yeah, at least they give you the option of doing that.
Look, it's literally the jib jab thing. Look, this is proof. Curtis Blow. Right there. All right, problem solved. Ready to trim it. There you go. But yeah, Josh,
give you that option.
Yeah.
So what? So it wasn't my videos for once.
It wasn't your video at all. I mean, we'll see what comes from the shoot after this. We'll see.
But you are vicious on people's streams. You know how many times I got copyright strike for that Yada, and you got that shit in my fucking head. And I love the song.
Yeah. Well, it's tough when you're not monetized. You just don't give a fuck. But once you get monetized, Paulie, you'll know this.
Well, I still give a fuck.
Right. It's just so much more. It's like 20 more seconds of trimming or muting and shit. But it's like you gotta click the video to be monetized. Now I have to wait for this video to potentially be monetized. And if it is, it is. If it isn't, oh well. I work.
And then but then I got Sancho. But then I have not Josh. Taco Josh. Fucking say, "Oh, I didn't get fucking hit. I can't believe you did." You know what I mean?
Oh,
I've only got hit once on that video now.
If I find out GoldenEye wasn't hit for this fucking video, I will snap.
That's what I'm saying.
Angry Sancho will be back. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, the same thing with Gary Snowflake. I guarantee you he doesn't get popped for his fucking videos, but I do. Like, that's fucking fair. He's monetized now, so whole new ball game, my guy, Gary Snowflake. I'll tell you that right now. Because, listen, YouTube don't play with the real music, man. YouTube, like, I'm sure you know, Cindy, with the karaoke stuff you two do. They don't fucking play with that, man. The second they hear that music,
Yep.
Curtains.
Exactly.
They're going to pull the carpet off of
I've hated, there's been several times where real music's been played on, like, my game streams, and it's like, well, there went the monetization for that stream.
Oh, it's the number one effective tool towards auditors is literally walking in and fucking playing music, and he gets their live stream shut down. Like, that's what the media. That
happens a lot here in Vegas. If you
doing that, yeah.
If you walk down on the strip, they have these bars along the strip, and they're playing music. Bam! Automatically, you get shut down because YouTube is like, nope, we can't have that.
Oh, the IRL streamers like Ice Poseidon, who I used to follow. He was in Los Angeles a lot, Hollywood Boulevard, and all they would do is play music at every restaurant. You know how they play music outside? He would get popped consistently for that stuff because of the music.
Yeah, you have to walk literally down the strip. If you want to go down the strip and film live, you literally have to go in and mute the video in order to walk down there.
Yeah, there's a lot more that goes into live streaming outside than what meets the eye, the music and all that shit. And then God forbid you get fucking porn bombed by someone walking by flashing.
Hey, Sancho, am I the only one who loves the machinist, the guy, the machinist? He says, look, he says, fuck your wrench, and then he says, fuck your hernia mesh.
Oh, the machinist? I said mayhem. Yeah, the machinist wants to fuck my mesh. He can have it if he wants it. I kind of need it though, so I don't fucking. Yeah, I kind of need it, man. I need I need to get my fucking move back, man. You know. But yeah, I love the machinist. I do. I love the machinist. You know, we have a lot of similar mods, you and I. Josiah, what's up, Josiah?
Not much.
You have anything on your mind before I play this body cam?
Nope.
All right, good answer. I like that shit. You don't fuck around. Get straight to the point.
To the Walgreens at McHenry.
This happened on the 21st, so it's 2 weeks ago, maybe?
Yep.
Get a little dizzy sometimes watching these. I guess he's in the vehicle. There he is. There he is. All right.
I stopped you because of your front tinted windows, man. You have a driver's license? Do you mind rolling this window down? That way I can talk through the window. You're on probation or parole or anything like
So
that?
what do we think right now, like body language wise, guys? Pretty cool, like, no problem, right? Like everything's cool so far. So far, so good, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fraud? What's the fraud about? Oh, okay. Who's your partner that bounced out right now?
I just picked up.
Okay. You just picked him up? Is he your friend?
Yeah, give him a ride out here.
How do you know him?
Homegirl introduced me to him, said he needed a ride.
Okay. But that's why 72901. So you don't know him? You just picked him up out of the blue?
I don't know his first or last name. We call him New York. That's it.
You call him New York?
Yeah, that's where he's from.
That's a little shady.
What?
They call him New York. They're muting his information right now. Hey, Tony.
You don't have any illegal items in this car, man?
Marijuana.
That's it?
Marijuana.
Well, it's not illegal, but just make sure you don't carry it up front. It's like an open beer. Okay? Because it's an expensive ticket.
Right.
You don't have any warrants or nothing like that? Nothing. Is this car registered to you? Okay. Cool deal. Well, I'm just gonna make sure the radio tells me you're not America's Most Wanted, and then we'll do a little bit of a compliance probation check, make sure everything's good, and let you off on a warning. Okay?
Still his posture is,
No weapons on you?
not a big deal.
His posture's great.
Yeah, this guy with hands in his pocket. You can see.
Exactly. I got a feeling we're looking at the problem here. I got a feeling we're looking at someone whose posture isn't what it needs to be.
Yeah.
This guy's got the Omaha going.
Yeah, and this guy's name is New York, huh?
Let's see what New York does. Hopefully he extends
the white man's fault.
Let's see.
Okay, well, you're detained right now.
I'm detained.
All right.
I didn't do anything, sir.
Oh,
Hey.
He's running.
Not
the best idea.
Jesus Christ.
He's running.
Blackmail.
He's running around. Wait a minute. He's not even running out of the store. He's
I
running
know,
around
right?
the fucking store. What are you doing running around the store?
Why didn't he go out the door?
He's going
The door was right there.
He's going to the pediatric aisle to throw medicine at someone.
No, you guys got this all. You guys got this all wrong. This is an old episode of Supermarket Sweep.
I used to love that show. I used to love that. How many circles do we think this guy's going to go around right now?
I think just one. I think just one. We'll see.
Yeah.
You know what the problem was?
He's trying to
Sancho,
go
the problem with the doors. The problem with the doors is they're on max, so they weren't fast enough.
Oh yeah.
So he's looking for something to kick his way out of and just bolt down the street.
Right.
Yeah.
Or a window or something. Let's see what he finds.
Hey,
nope.
Stop, bro.
Oh, he fell.
Oh no! Oh, there's the gun. Oh my god.
Not only did he fall. All right, let's rewind this.
Hey,
That just does not look good to me.
Nope, watch out. Viewer discretion's advised.
Stop. Get on the ground. Stop.
He gets up and runs away again.
Hey,
all right, so what do you guys think about the officer right now? I mean,
He went right to deadly force.
The officer or the individual?
The officer did. The officer.
Well,
went
yeah,
right to deadly
he
force.
had to. He had to. The guy has a gun in his hand.
He pointed a gun at him, Cindy.
Well, no, I get that. It's just he went right to deadly force, and the guy's still running.
He didn't even shoot him.
No.
Right.
He didn't even tase him.
What's with the one Walgreens employee just standing there with his hands behind his back?
This is a normal day for him.
Well, loss prevention got superseded here. There's no need for loss prevention here. It's kind of
He's just sitting there watching. I'm an observer.
A little bit more important than loss prevention. So, I mean, I think the officer should have fucking tased him.
Oh, I got to be honest with you. At that point, I think the officer probably should have shot him. He had a fucking gun.
Yeah.
He had the opportunity, but he didn't utilize it. All of a sudden, the guy just starts running.
With a gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that shit,
I
man.
would have just shot him and called it a day. I mean, all you have to do is wing him, so that way he can't do anything.
Shoot him his balls.
I can assure you, he wasn't pulling that gun out. The Mr. New York over here wasn't pulling the gun out just to be nice. Here's the gun. That wasn't the case. So
right, it didn't just fall out of his waistband.
He could have shot the officer right there on the spot.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but do you see the Walgreens guy here? He's like, "This is the best action I've had all night."
Fuck, yeah, it's better than doing fucking aisle cleanups and planogram.
I think he's hoping. I think he's just hoping they don't knock anything over, so he doesn't have to do an aisle cleanup.
That's the worst thing is they got to clean that shit up.
Yeah,
like these drunk assholes. Retail people are going to clean that shit up. I used to work in retail. Smart the fuck up, people. Stop acting like fucking pigs.
Now my question is: after this is over, are we going to find out why he ran? Do we know why he ran? Do we know what? Oh, great.
We will.
Great.
We always find out what happened. And we'll find out what this guy's fucking problem is.
The gun, bro. Stop the gun.
Makeup aisle.
Stop the gun.
Makeup aisle.
Makeup aisle
Stop
one.
the gun.
Oh, he stops. He stops.
Stop the gun.
Here, I'm still shopping.
Stop the gun.
He walks by and goes, "Hey, I'm gonna shoot." I know everybody goes after officers for excessive force. This is the fucking opposite, people.
Oh no, he's practicing some self-restraint that I would have never practiced.
Serious restraint.
Find me. I mean, come on, one person in the chat. I mean, this is a great.
Any other officer that would be triggered would have already gone after this guy already and already taken him out.
Oh,
this guy is showing great restraint.
Now the question I have with this is this the product of the climate that we're living in right now, that he's practicing such restraint?
You're risking your life, yeah.
That now these people are risking their life because of this climate. So
he's in a store. You never know who's going to walk by an aisle.
Yeah,
shooting a bullet. He's going to shoot him several times. If he shoots him, you never know who's going to get hit.
The ricochet, yeah.
The crossfire, the ricochet, yeah.
Bullet hitting off the ground.
With all the Black Lives Matter stuff right now, I mean, some officers, not many, are not showing this kind of restraint. But can you understand why?
Absolutely. But I mean, a valid point too. Good point that he's not in a controlled environment. That he can do something. He's practicing that self-restraint for a couple reasons, I'm sure.
Press 1 if you would have tased the fuck out of the guy. I would
have shot the fuck out of the guy.
I mean, all right. Like if you want to,
you don't tase someone with the gun. You don't tase someone with a gun.
But if you have a taser, use that instead of the gun.
No.
What you do is you shoot them in the shoulder, right in the brachial artery. You shoot them right there, because then they'll drop the gun. If their gun is in their hand, they're going to drop it.
Are you an expert marksman?
Is Matt on the channel?
No, I go out to the gun range a lot.
Yeah, but are you an expert marksman enough to say that everyone else who has a badge is an expert marksman, and on the run, can hit a certain portion of a body?
Well, we weren't talking about on the run. We were talking about when they stopped and he was on the ground.
I would have shot him where we could get him to drop his weapon or wing him or something to get him to stop.
I would have tased him right in the face.
Because I'm not looking to kill him at this point. I'm looking to wing him.
And
hard.
we don't even know at this point if the officer has a taser, because many departments don't.
That's true. That's true. There's a lot on ends.
That jacket, the prods are probably not even going to get through to get to the skin. That's a thick jacket.
That's why you tase them right in the face.
Yeah, but a lot of them still don't have body cams either in some of these departments.
Well,
a lot of them are still working on it.
This one does. We're watching the body cam now, thankfully.
Yeah, supermarket sweep over here. Yeah.
Yeah, if you notice,
all the ripples can spread for. Let's create more ripples. I love that.
Yeah, and if you notice, the camera is on the officer's shoulder, not on his chest.
He's looking at feminine products.
Well, I mean, after well, listen, after this is over, he still has to get his girl the tampons. Be respectful.
I told you he was going to end up there.
Drop the gun!
Oh, see, that's not good right there.
God,
This is getting stupid.
He's really showing restraint.
Doesn't this look like a dog and pony show?
He's looking in the mirrors.
Yeah,
he's looking in the mirrors.
You have to give him respect, and this officer's smart. You can tell he's smart.
Oh, it's like a dog and pony
Use the mirrors. That's the big thing, is using the mirrors to figure out where he's running to.
Yep, he's using everything at his disposal to be able to figure this out situation. Good for him.
570 got a revolver in his hand.
Tasing him ain't gonna do nothing at this point. He's exemplifying stupid right now.
Drop the gun now. Drop the gun. Lemus, come here.
Right, got her right now.
Drop the gun.
Got him. Right in the fucking kids' aisle. Right in the greeting card aisle.
Lay down on the ground.
Oof.
Get well.
Drop the gun.
There's a
Lemus, come here.
There's a replay of the shot. Oh, right in the fucking shoulder. He got him.
Drop the gun.
That's a hell of a hit.
Lay down on the ground.
After all that running, too. Good
Lay down. Hands up.
Good accuracy.
Hands up.
I might have been loading this gun. Who knows?
1141 code 3.
He got him good.
Keep your hands up.
There you go. This is another body cam right now. See the hysteria this has been causing. You know, kids, do not go to Walgreens with a revolver running around in aisles like that. Yeah.
Units code 3, subject with a gun. People are running out of the store. We need them at the store.
Oh!
Oh, so it was him. It was him who got him.
He got him, yep.
Oh, okay, I thought it was the other guy. But
The guy got it from the side. He didn't even see him.
Shots fired. Suspect is down. Suspect is down. We got the gun.
Damn, that's pinpoint accuracy right there from that distance.
One shot, too.
Yeah.
There's the gun. Look at that gun.
Code 3.
It's a revolver.
Keep your hands up. Keep your hands. Don't move them.
Look at that teddy bear.
Don't move them. Do not move it.
Did he shoot the teddy bear?
Did he shoot the teddy bear?
That's what I give a shit about.
It's remarkable he didn't hit the
Well,
officer.
now he's not dangerous at this point. He doesn't have a weapon.
Okay,
That
the gun's
we know.
away
I'm
from
going to
him,
grab him
yeah.
by his feet. I want to drag him this way in the open. You guys ready? Do not reach for nothing. Do not reach for
I mean,
nothing. I'm gonna drag
you have to respect that kind of shot. That was a fucking shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Great police department. On your face. I mean, these are the good cops we like to highlight on this channel. I mean, find me one thing these officers did wrong. Somebody, please.
That was really good pinpoint accuracy, the teamwork that they all instilled with each other, the communication, that was key.
Do you think they got him a get well card while they were there?
It's literally right there.
Shooting to incapacitate someone and shooting to kill someone are two different stories.
Now, did this guy live, Sancho?
Yeah. I've made mistakes before and said no when they died, but I don't think he died.
Okay. Well, that's
stay tuned.
good.
We'll find out in a minute. Doesn't look like he died. Like, we've seen people die on my channel. This guy didn't die.
It looks like they winged him.
Yeah.
There we go. 1141 code 3.
Teddy bear's right there.
Already en route. Hey, we're gonna help you out, okay?
I got Jeff's a teddy bear. It's just like that.
Oh wow, he's bleeding from the back of his ear.
Yeah, he got him.
Shot him in the ear.
This is life. I'm going to jail for the rest of my life. So clearly, he's got some paper. He has some warrants on him.
Look at that poor Snoopy doll in the mix of it all.
Look at his
Scooby did
ear.
that for that.
It looks like the bullet went right through his ear. Do you see that?
It's a good shot.
Relax. Where you shot? Where you shot?
Scared the piss out of him now.
Where you shot? In your ear? You're hurt, bro.
That's a Joe Cool doll.
The suspect in this case has been identified as 30-year-old Daniel Oschlager from New York. Mr. Oschlager has a long criminal history in New York and Virginia that includes armed robbery, theft, and drug charges. This officer-involved shooting is being investigated by the Modesto Police Department as well as the Stanislaus County District Attorney's Office.
I ain't no fucking investigating that.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what?
He's from Hagerstown.
Yeah.
It investigated for the first
Fuck you,
hour.
Kev.
What I want to know is, did they recover the bullet?
It's probably in his shoulder.
It looked like it went through his ear because his ear's bleeding and part of his earlobe is missing.
It landed on a get well card.
It's probably sitting inside one of the displays.
Bear with me. If there's dead air from my end, that means someone else take fucking over. Paulie, you should know this by now. How many shows have you hosted with dead air being something you can't have happen?
Half my show is dead air. What are you talking about, Sancho?
You can't have dead air on your fucking show.
I know, you've told me a million times.
Hey, we all need a chance to inhale.
I've done so much radio experience that dead air is a fucking no-no. People get bored.
But you keep doing it.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, when you were working, dead air costs money. Here, it can be funny.
Right. Well, no, I don't think dead air can be funny anywhere. To be honest,
it can be awkward for sure.
It definitely can.
It's that pregnant pause that leads to a good guffaw.
So this is what the gun looks like that he had on him. Oh shit! Hold on. Let's play a newscast.
Now that's where your strike could come in if you play that.
Yeah, sure. I knew that. 30-year-old Daniel Oschlager, who's booked into jail after being treated at the hospital, is now facing a slew of charges, including ex-felon with a firearm. Shouldn't even have had a firearm. He was a felon. Carrying a loaded firearm in a public place, carrying a loaded concealed weapon, possession of a controlled substance while possessing a firearm, possession of ammunition by a prohibited person, first-degree burglary, and assault on a peace officer is what he's been charged. The person driving him has not been charged with any crimes.
Wait a minute. He didn't seem like he had a problem.
Where did the burglary charge come in? I mean, it was open.
Well, it looked like he was going to rob the Walgreens, is a fair assessment.
How they do it, that's intent. How do they know that then?
Yeah, that's armed robbery. That's not burglary.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I think they're thinking felon with a weapon. I mean, what are you really going to do with that weapon if you're a felon and you're not supposed to be in possession of it?
Yeah, well, they got all that. What I'm saying is, where's the burglary? He didn't break into anything.
That charge may have come from another thing that he.
Well, yeah, I mean, and frankly, they might not have even been robbing that store, but when he got stopped, he might have had warrants or the gun on him, and he was afraid he was going to get frisked, and he ran.
Or he had something inside of his jacket we didn't see.
Yeah, I mean, and he was trying to pick up tampons for someone. There was a lot going on.
Yeah, that's a difficult thing to do.
He was going to steal the tampon.
That's hard.
Oh, maybe that was it.
That's harder than apologizing.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, well, then they missed the shoplifting charge.
Sancho, the worst thing is when you have to go get the extra absorbent ones and explain that one.
I mean, the poor bear got shot too. I mean, did you see the blood on the bear?
Yeah, it was a sad tragedy. That was the only tragedy in that.
I remember Stone Cold Steve Austin did a rant on buying tampons. It was the funniest rant. I wish I could play it. I'd get copyright strike, but yeah, I wish I could play it. It was hilarious. I don't know if the mods have done it, so I'm gonna plug Paulie's channel.
No, you just, if you're already paying for this, you just wouldn't be able to monetize it. You can still play it if you don't care about the money tonight.
Well, listen, listen, you got to care a little bit about the money, people.
They don't give a shit about the money, Paulie.
Jesus.
As soon as you get monetized, they're gonna be like, "Hey, let's play Bill Burr. Let's play WWE. Let's play CNN."
Right. Exactly.
They could have shot him on the Band-Aid aisle.
There's 702's channel and there's Paulie's channel. Everyone, please subscribe. I just subscribed to Paulie just now, so everyone, please subscribe. I've actually been subscribed to 702. I don't even know if you know it.
Oh, thank you.
I'm going to say it now. I don't know how the fuck I am, but I'm a moderator on Shelly's channel.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Lord.
I don't know how the fuck that ever happened. I have never spoken one word to that woman. I haven't. I shouldn't have said that because now I just revealed something. All right. Forget about what I just said the past 30 seconds ago. Wow. Yeah.
Look, he'll trim that part out tonight.
Let's do the Men in Black thing. Zoop. All right, there, good. All right, so that is great. What do you guys think about that? Like, Tony, anything wrong? Anything that these officers did wrong? Or
Anything
no?
what? Anything what?
Anything these officers did wrong that you want to rip them for and call them a tyrant?
No, like I said, I think they watched a couple of running down the aisles and they seen the cop wasn't being malicious.
Yeah. Which is always.
Well,
I think that cop
had
some
plenty
great
opportunities. He could have shot the guy and you know, would have got away with it, rightly so.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. I think if you want to criticize the guy, I almost feel like you have to criticize him for practicing too much self-restraint.
Right.
Did I play Walter Wallace shooting already? Yeah, I did. I already played that the other day. We already played the body cams. We already played that body cam though. Yeah, I played that already.
But Paulie, that's what good police officers do because they never know what situation they're in and what person
I totally agree. But that's this is stuff that people should be shown. Everyone wants to talk about how bad cops are, but then you have these people here that go out and about to protect people. I mean, look, that guy could be dead. That guy could be dead and justifiably so. But those guys practice self-restraint because they didn't want to take it to that level.
And there would have been riots if he got dead.
That's my point. That's my point.
Because you wouldn't have seen the body cam. You didn't care enough to see the body cam. And that's why I do body cam breakdown 2 or 3 times a week, because you need to see the body cam before you has 702 coined it. Open your suck.
That's the training video for him, Sancho. That's a perfect training video for officers.
I thought, Sancho, you was going to steal that from her and market shirts.
I am. I was looking for that. Oh, I don't know where it is anymore.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that would have been a great marketing idea. I just love the word "shut your suck." Like, I don't know. Like, we were we were feuding, and I just always loved when you said "shut yourself."
Yeah, listen, that would have been the ultimate burn. You trademark that and then say, "No, Cindy, you can't use that anymore, please."
I was stealing the thing with emo and Massel Report, stealing the name and all that stuff. I was kind of copying that, but I knew, to be fair, and this showed the soft side of me. I knew if I pursued that, that it might have triggered you a little bit too much, so I hit the brakes on it.
No, I had heard about it. Somebody had told me about it, and I'm like, well, go, more power to him, I guess.
You were in a better place then, though. But
Yeah.
to be fair, you were in a better place than you were a month prior. If I did that a month prior, it would have been a different story. Because I don't know. I just like you need to run with that shit, or I'm gonna. I'm telling you right now.
Or I'm going.
It's that fucking
Hey,
simple.
we do need more cop like that.
It's either you run with it or I don't run with it.
That's so you're saying what? Shut your suck is a good runnable.
I love it. I think you should host shows that at the end of it, someone needs to shut their suck or not shut their suck.
Right.
So,
why are you giving away material, Sancho? Maybe that was mine.
No, he has a good point. He has a good point. That could be a segment you could have, Cindy. You could be like, you could bring up footage like, do these people need to suck their shut? Oh,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Do these people need to shut their suck or what?
I like that. So, I have Apollonia backstage, Paulie, and I would really like to see if the two of you can kind of just mend fences a little bit and just peace and love, if that's possible, Paulie.
I don't really have a problem with her, so she can come up. I really don't have a problem with her.
Before you do that, what the hell happened? Am I in the Twilight Zone?
I just don't want any negativity.
Well, I can't promise there won't be negativity, but it won't be on my part. So go ahead.
Apollonia, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. So it's.
Do I have to be nice?
It's peace and love, Apollonia. No more jokes about anything. You know I don't take those jokes lightly about mental health, etc. Everything will be good.
The reason I came up is I saw that you were live tonight, and I wanted to rewind and go back and watch the beginning to see what it was about. And I happened to see the part where Taco was talking about me, and Paulie laughed about it and called me a whack job, and I just don't think that's funny.
Oh, you were joking, correct?
I completely was joking.
You don't want to hurt her
It's not
feelings,
funny.
obviously.
It's not funny because I do have mental health problems.
Right.
No,
guys, I'll be honest with you. That's a sore subject.
My son is sitting here watching this with me. Do you think that hurts him too?
I want to apologize on behalf of him for that
that's
joke.
not even funny.
No, I know, and that was something that was.
Job. I tried to join this community to support you guys.
And you know I'm here. Right.
I even sent Paulie money. I've never sent anybody money, and he sat on panel and called me a whack job.
Well, you want to apologize. Everyone else on mute. Paulie, go ahead.
What am I apologizing for? The whack job comment?
For hurting your feelings and calling her
Paulie, you woman hater.
Guys, don't.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Let's.
Yeah, I'm sorry for saying that.
I mean, I don't think I deserve that at all. I
he apologized.
Tell the truth.
Why don't we give him a chance to learn? Why don't we give him a chance to learn from his mistake? He has apologized, Apollonia. Okay.
Can I ask? Can I say something?
Jeff,
yeah.
I got this. I got this.
Huh?
I got this. Okay.
Yep.
All right, Apollonia.
I mean, I'm not finished. I would like to say something else.
Okay, go ahead.
Just really quickly. I mean, I've been through a lot in my life. I do have PTSD from a lot of things, a lot of mental health problems that I didn't ask for. And I tried to join this community and become friends because I don't ever hardly leave my house. I stay at home, and all I have gotten is problems. And
Well,
all
I'm
I've
sorry.
tried to do is support this community and learn from you guys. And it just seems like I've been dragged into a lot of things, and everybody is
Right.
looking at me unfairly. I'm really a good person. I mean,
You are a good
I'm
person.
really
I
a
can
good
tell you.
person.
I can genuinely tell that you are a good person, and I'm sorry you feel that this hasn't been a good welcome to the community. I myself didn't get the best welcome to this community, but I want you to know it's all about how you respond to the negativity and rise above it and become a better person, which I can tell by being a mom. You clearly have those strong characteristic traits that I admire,
I do try. I do
and I
try.
need you to
I
focus
am
on
a
those things.
survivor. I
You are
don't
a
want you
survivor.
guys to. I don't.
Yep.
Can I finish? I don't want you guys to think I'm a victim because I cry. I
Okay.
cry because I just have nerves. I have anxiety from what I've been through.
You're
Don't
a
look
human
at me
being.
like I'm a victim. I survived. I survived a lot of things that a lot of people wouldn't survive. I look at
Right.
myself as a survivor, and I just I don't know what else to say. When I get upset,
Mm-hmm.
I say mean things. I lash out,
Yeah.
and I say mean
Which
things,
is a
and I want
human
to
thing.
apologize if
Yep.
I ever said anything to anybody mean. I didn't
Right.
really mean it. It wasn't the real me.
That's a human
So I
aspect,
want
and
to
people say
apologize
things.
too.
Okay. I greatly
Okay.
appreciate that apology, Apollonia. That was very big of you. Thank you for that.
And I want to publicly apologize to Taco more than anybody because I went on his live stream and I really just gave him hell. And he was such a gentleman to me. And he tried to be there and be my friend. And I just ran him off because that's what I do. I run
Right.
people off before they leave. Because, anyway, that's a long story, but I just want to
Okay.
apologize because he's such a nice person.
Okay. And I think it's very noble of you to apologize. And what I would like you to do is join my Discord again, and let's
Yeah.
reopen the possibility of helping you. Like I offered you.
All
Okay.
right. Thanks.
I got you,
All
girl.
right. Thanks.
All right.
Hey,
You
can
go,
I
girl.
make a comment?
Please enjoy the rest of the
Yeah.
show. Okay.
Do you want me to go
Before
down now or does
Apple,
anybody need to talk to me?
Glenn, you want to talk to her, or is she all set?
Yeah, I want to let you know right on everybody else. I started to a StreamYard live stream, and you're more than welcome to come on my panel. Anybody mess
I
with you there,
appreciate
I get on to 'em myself. Okay.
There's a lot of panels you're
Oh,
welcomed
Glenn,
on. There's a lot of panels you're
you're
welcomed
very
on,
sweet. You're
and
very sweet.
please don't think of yourself as a weak individual because you have feelings. That's not the case. You are a human being like we all are.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I
I,
meant.
I'm put
Yeah,
I won't put
I'm
I
really
won't put you
strong,
right.
and
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to say I know I'm really strong. I know I am. And
I know
before
you
I
are,
go
too.
to, I appreciate it, Glenn. I really appreciate it. You're really sweet. And Paulie, I want to say one last thing to you. It's this is the end. It's squashed, and we can start over. And
I'm
it's
good,
in the
Apollonia.
past to
I'm good
me.
with you. I'm
I
good
can.
with you. I totally forgot about it.
Okay, great. All right, great.
Awesome.
You're welcome. You're welcome on my show and on my panels anytime. And by the way, you've always been welcome on it.
Yeah. I do try to
Yep.
take responsibility for my mistakes because I'm
I
not
appreciate
perfect
that.
by all
I
means. I'm not.
appreciate that. I greatly appreciate you for doing that, and definitely a big hug to you, Apollonia.
All right.
Apollonia.
Thanks,
I
guys.
All
want to
right.
tell you
Yes.
now. I want to tell
Okay,
you
Glenn.
now. I know the feeling. When you get bullied because I've been there myself. Because I have been
Yeah.
bullied when I was a kid, and I want to tell you now.
Yeah.
Wise, there's something I want you to do. Okay. You did help
Okay.
me a lot. Wise. You, say this yourself because I say myself. Rise above hate.
Yeah. That's
Absolutely.
good advice,
And
Glenn.
surround yourself with good energy. And I am willing to, and I've been
Yeah.
willing to help you with that, with the good energy and good people. And my channel is filled with a
Yeah.
lot of people that are also following that trait. Taco, there's 10.
They
Can
are.
someone?
I want to say something.
All right. There's 10 people on, so Taco, you can't come up. Taco loves you. Peace and love from Taco. Unless somebody wants to hop off.
I just want to say
9
something.
people
Hey,
on.
I'll hop down.
All right, Glenn. Why
I
don't you
can't.
hop off?
I'll do it. Taco won't talk to her.
All right. Hold on. Hold on a second. This is crazy. All right. Bye, Glenn.
I just want to say, you gotta, if you're on YouTube, you gotta have to have a little bit of a thicker skin at times because people say a lot of weird things on here.
Glenn, you leaving?
You can't take it so serious.
Yeah.
No, he left. All right. I'm going to wait for Taco to hop up. And
That's good advice.
all right.
And by the way,
this is an impromptu thing. We have Shelly backstage, too, by the way, breaking news.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I don't know where I'm going with that one.
I am who I am.
I don't know how much ayahuasca I will need in my system for this. But I guess we're waiting for Taco to show up now. This is fucking great. All right, Taco.
Hi, Taco.
You accept her apology, Taco?
Yeah, of course I do.
All right, great. Get the hell out of here, you two.
Wow.
Hey, I just want to say this before Shelly comes up. Every time Shelly comes up on panel, I feel bullied.
Yeah, me too.
So I'm just saying.
Right. Can we let Taco get his shit out since he's been trying to get in?
I just wanted to say, it's all water under the bridge. I understood, you were going through a lot and everything like that. And, obviously I had my issues too. And it just was a lot to go through at that same time. And it's all good. And, I hope we can be friends moving forward. So.
Awesome.
Of course we can. Of course. I would love that. And
right.
yeah, I'm sorry, Taco, because I didn't realize that you were going through some stuff too. So I'll be a better friend in the future.
You never know what someone's going through until you get to know that person.
Yeah, you don't.
Because anybody could go through anything. I mean, not many people knew about what I was going through during that whole predator shit. And people now are realizing it. And that was the big picture.
And my mouth gets me in trouble at times.
Right.
Help.
So, all right. So I'm glad we could build some bridges with you three. I'm glad everyone's on the same page here.
I'll drop down now.
All right, guys. Yeah. You two have a great night. Apollonia. Be strong. Send me a message,
thank
okay?
You, Sancho.
All right, be good.
Nice talking to you.
Bye.
All right. I'm going to take a bong hit.
You're going to need it.
Hello, Shelly.
Hey, Sancho. How are you doing this evening?
Fantastic. How about yourself?
I'm really good. Thank you. What's going on tonight?
Nothing. We're just making teriyaki beef and watermelon. What about you?
Oh, I don't know. I was kind of sitting back for a moment and I didn't hear it all, but I thought I was walking into like some kind of an men's kissing booth or something. No? Okay.
I feel bullied now. Why you say stuff like that?
I don't know why you would think it would be a men's kissing booth.
Not a men's, sweetheart. A men's. Not a... Not like... Never mind.
Okay.
Like an amend, like you making amends with somebody?
Oh yeah, that's what the title is, Bill. Yeah, that's what the title is.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, did you see the title, Mending Fences?
No.
Hey, Paul, I want to apologize to you guys for this show. Love you, Sancho.
Kev's annoying the fuck out of me right now.
I don't know what I did.
Hey, Paulie, how you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Hey, 702, what's going on?
Is there
all my old friends? Got Diver?
Not a lot.
Is there a purpose for you hopping on the panel tonight, Shelly, if that's okay with me asking?
Oh, I heard that you were making amends, so I thought I'd jump on and see what it was all about. And
yeah,
I'm just really tired of all these bridges getting burned, and it's no fun. It's very stressful, and we got one of our friends coming up and crying, and it's like it's just not even worth it. It's not worth the time to try and make friends only to have them crumble right in front of your face.
Yeah.
Can I read that real quick? Can I read that?
War Eagle, is that you, War Eagle?
Yes.
All right, there's no big
Holding
black
on
dick
to
showing,
air,
right?
like grasping a hot.
So what now?
Hold on, guys. I'm. Do you agree with that quote, Shelley?
Yeah, it's kind of also like drinking poison and then hoping the other person dies.
Right. So let me mute War Eagle because there's a background going on. So Shelley, you've been guilty of saying some really stupid things on a public platform, and I think that we all can be guilty of saying that at one point. And I want you to know that I no longer have any resentment or hatred towards you.
I'm bullshit. Oh, for real? Seriously?
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
War Eagle, do I know you?
Where did I go? Where's this going? I didn't even see that coming at all. Thank you.
First time I've been on
I
you.
appreciate that. I appreciate
Oh,
that.
okay.
And
I thought I recognized you.
and I want to say the same to you. I want to, and I'm going to. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So
When are you going to say it?
I know.
Oh, okay.
You called me a whack job too, so just letting you know that word is weird and
Hold on for a second. Sancho, I don't have to apologize to her, do I?
I don't know the backstory between you two enough to judge. I just know what I heard tonight.
No, I'm glad she came up because I didn't remember the word that you had called me, and I said you called me a cunt. So I'm sorry for thinking that you.
Yeah. I definitely called you a whack
so
job. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You did call me that? You called me a cunt?
I called. Oh, Sancho.
Oh my God, I knew it.
I mean mental health, man. Mental health. Mental health, man. You got to be careful with that stuff.
Are we not allowed to call each other names now?
I know.
You don't give a fuck about it, but like you got to realize the residual effects of when you have 16,000, 20,000 subs and all these mental health groups go after you for being an inhumane asshole. That's the big picture you guys got to focus on. And realize you got to lead by example with stuff. And making fun of mental health is not good, man.
Does anybody have any screens?
Oh, Sancho, I just wanted to tell you something real quick. I got to get to something else. And I wanted to also tell you that I wasn't always so kind to you. And once upon a time, a very long time ago, you and I did karaoke together. You and I had conversations on panel together. Something along the way, one particular thing occurred, and without making excuses, I'm sorry.
Are you sorry for calling being a pedophile? Did you say that?
Why do we gotta go there?
No.
Why do we gotta go there? Why do we gotta go there? Why do we gotta go there?
Because if we're truly going to be apologizing, then apologize. Because it doesn't make sense to me if you're going to apologize for I called you a bad name.
Yeah.
And then but for calling you an asshole or something, but don't apologize for trying to destroy this man's life and everything.
What are you talking about?
Oh my God! Am
Are
I the
you
only?
is he talking to me?
She was.
No, I was talking to.
She was more. I don't want to revisit that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't call you a pedophile, so that's.
No, it was. I mean, it was probably something that might have hurt more with my animal advocacy work that was said.
Yeah, I remember. Yep.
Yeah, and I am sorry, and I am sorry to hear about your pet passing. And if you ever want to find out exactly what was said, just ask me.
Oh, I have the audio. I could play it. I played it on my channel. You heard the audio.
Yeah. So you can see that I just wanted a picture of your dog, not a
my dead dog with my face.
No, there's no way in hell I would ask for that. So you
can you play it so we can get this cleared?
It's not worth it. We already cleared it up. This is not a revisit. I'm not gonna like Andrew says, wash and repeat or whatever he says, rinse, repeat, whatever.
Well,
I'm not gonna do that.
I don't feel like you've heard me though. I don't feel like you've heard what I've said.
I heard what you said tonight, and that's all that matters. And there's no reason for us to keep going backwards.
Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat.
Exactly. There's no reason to go backwards here.
I just want to know if I can find some whipped cream in here. Anybody got any whipped cream?
I got some in the refrigerator, but that ain't gonna help.
You can make your own.
All right, I'll let you go, guys.
All right, Shelly, we good?
Yeah, yeah,
All right, you go have fun tonight. All right?
yeah.
All right.
Greetings and salutations.
Hello.
That went well, Cindy.
I don't think that
Yeah.
went well at all.
What did I do? You know?
That was interesting.
I think she expected that to happen and then pretended like she didn't expect it because she didn't think I would do it.
Oh, bullshit. She'll do it to you again immediately.
I can't be on some internet smoked potato shit and not, you know what I'm saying, Sasha?
Is it my fault?
Y'all do what y'all want to do, but I don't like that bitch. I wish nothing but evil on that bitch, and you can change my opinion.
Sasha, you're one of my favorite people on here. I just want you to know.
Oh, thank you. I don't know who said
Yep.
that.
It's Kevin.
It's who?
Love you, Sasha.
It was Kevin.
I love you, Kev.
Yep.
I
Right back at you.
on a note though, I mean, I don't know what her fixation is with dead animals. I mean, she did it to you, Sancho. She did it to Sasha. I mean,
But she did it to me, and then she wants to be a Massholes live the other night, whining and crying about her. Okay, before I go there, I've made it very clear on many panels that I care about animals more than I care about people. Correct? So it's no surprise
yes,
when I say that.
I feel the same way.
At the end of the day, humans can speak, and people are apt to listen to humans, whereas animals don't have voices at all. So I care more about animals than I care about people. But Shelly has made jokes and whatever, R.I.P. Sasha's bird, all that stuff. I mean, that's what she did. She did the same thing to Sancho. She has a cruel obsession with dead animals. And then she wants somebody to feel pity because her niece was killed in a car wreck. While I will provide empathy, I don't provide sympathy. Because at the end of the day, she didn't provide neither empathy or sympathy when my bird died. She insisted on running around making fun and joking it out. So, am I wrong if I change my name right now to R.I.P. Shelly's niece? Like, would I be wrong for that? A lot of people would say I'm very wrong. But is it below me to do that? No, I will absolutely do it. And if I can find a picture of this girl, I will troll as this girl. But I'm not gonna do it because I can't sit here and say Shelly's wrong for what she's doing to people if I'm going to turn around and do the same thing.
Exactly.
I'm trying to play the higher road.
Right.
I'm trying to be. I'm really trying to be a Christian black woman. Like I really am. I'm trying to be up in the church on the first pew. I really am. But at the end of the day, bitch, I don't fucking like you, and I hope you fucking end up homeless. And when I'm done, I promise you, Shelly, I'm gonna have the last laugh. Okay, Shelly Zimmerman.
Hey, can I ask what kind of bird you had?
Wow.
The reason I asked is because I like birds. I used to have one.
Well, I have an African gray. The one that died was a ruby macaw, which is a hybrid. It's half scarlet, half greenwing. I have a Lutino Quaker that I rescued out of a abuse situation. I got, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 parakeets that I've rescued out of certain stuff.
When you don't have any kids or anything, animals become like your kids, and they become part of your family.
Yeah, they do.
My dog passed away a year ago, and I still haven't gotten another dog. It's just I had him for 17 years, and so it's really cruel when people do that. Animals are put on earth for us to take care of, and they are. Sometimes I'd rather hang out with a dog, but
well, it is
just how it is.
I'm not trying to assert my beliefs or anything that I do in my life on anybody else, but my what's the proper word I'm looking for? Like my craze of animal rights and animal advocacy has extended more to than I care about animals. I don't eat animals. I don't eat byproducts of animals. I don't do that. And I can't say if I'm not, I would never say if you eat cow, you're a horrible human being. No, it's plenty of people to eat meat. It's never gonna stop. But to me, I can't do it because I vision and in the deer what them animals go through. And to me, humans are animals. We are an animal. We are mammals. That where to me there's no difference between us and the cow that we eat. We're all mammals. So when I look at it, and this is gonna sound really wrong and cringy, but in some countries it's okay to eat dogs. They have dog markets and dog factories. Why don't we have human factories where the cannibals that want to eat humans? Why don't we have a widespread breeding of humans for meat production? It's just a question, and it's a question that's raised a lot in the vegan community, the vegetarian community, and I'm again not trying to assert my beliefs or my presence or anything on anybody, but that's where I'm at in my animal advocacy and how much I care about animals. So for me, and me being vegan, it's not crazy for me to say I care about animals more than I care about humans, and I always will.
Soylent Green is people.
Yeah.
I think this was a very positive impromptu stream. I really do. The biggest challenge I have for everybody is go out and do something kind. Go out and, get inspired by this and to kind of make somebody's day or make somebody feel special. I think that's beyond important. To look at the big picture and realize how important life is, and life isn't guaranteed. There's nobody on this panel who can guarantee they'll be here tomorrow.
Nope.
Nobody.
Nope.
And I think understanding that and grasping that and saying to yourself, if you leave this world tomorrow with all this bad energy and resentment, do you want that?
I'll be here tomorrow, that's for sure.
Do you want that? Do you want that bad energy? Do you want that resentment? You want to be pure and let everything go and let that bad energy go and have nothing but pure energy to move on and to be what people think you are, and to not only that, but to start a life with a new family and like I'm working on doing,
Well,
and
sorry,
everything.
I will never let Shelly go. Shelly will always be my target. She will always be in the crosshairs of my bow and arrow, the crosshairs of my shotgun, the crosshairs of my vocabulary. And I don't mean that in a threatening way. I don't have a desire to kill anybody. I was using it as an analogy before it gets stretched out. Sasha threatened to kill Shelly. No. But
Sasha, how long did you have that bird for, by the way?
I hatched that bird. She was only a year old.
Right, and but how many years did you have it?
She was only a year old.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But she was sick from basically. We started noticing something was off about her about 4 months old, and from 4 months to 1 year, I invested close to $12,000 in medical care alone for that bird. That bird did week stays in ICU units we drove 18 hours one time for this bird to go see a specialist for the disease that she had. We did everything for this bird. We knew that this was the outcome of it. We did everything from blood transfusions, $700 a pop, and having to find another macaw to donate blood. It wasn't easy, but we did it. And we did it thinking that, we could give her as long of a healthy life as possible. When she started suffering and we noticed that she was actually really suffering, there was nothing else we could really do. No matter how much money you put out there, there was nothing that we could have done to save her because we did everything.
What would have been the normal lifespan for her?
Oh my.
Oh, about 80 to 100.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Wow. I'm so sorry.
That's what me and Sasha has in common, our love for birds. I've had a African gray parrot, and I've told Sasha this on the side, but I have African gray parrot I've had since I was 12, and now I'm 40, right? And what's cool about it is, if the bird died, I would be devastated if my bird died. Because even to this day, my grandmother died when I was 18, and to this day, my bird will still mimic her sounds the way she talks. I mean,
Oh
identical.
wow.
So it makes me feel like my grandmother's still there. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm picking up.
Hey, Sancho, I'll be back, man.
I'm picking up 2 20-year-olds in the next couple weeks. I'm not gonna say where they're at. They're not where I live. They're a couple states away. But they were animal control seizures. These birds are 20 years old. They've never had names. They've never had human touches. They've never lived inside a house. They've basically, the pictures that I've got and the story that I've got for animal control, these birds were really poor shape when they got them. But they're 20, so still got
tons of life.
At least 60 years left with them. So,
they're in bad shape, but they were in bad shape. But are they in good health now?
yeah, they're in good health. And more of their problems are trauma. It's not like disease or anything like that.
Human failure.
Right.
Neglect.
That's usually what it is.
Yeah, it's usually failure by humans, which is it makes your job as an animal rescuer, which Sasha knows what I do. It makes the job as somebody who is in that advocacy work jobs harder to rebuild the animal from the ground up, to build trust and interaction and communication, etc., which is super fucking hard. Super fucking hard. It takes a lot of fucking patience and leading by example. You know?
Well, it's like that with humans.
Yeah.
Where these birds were and to where they're at today, and I've had them safe where they're at for. Well, I got called by animal control the night of the seizure. I had to find somewhere for them to go. So they're actually at one of my friends' houses that she also does rescue work. But she solely does parrots. But when these birds got taken to her, they were trying to basically attack her through the cage.
Right.
And to where they're at today, they actually stepped up. They actually stepped up for the very first time a week ago. So they want to trust, they want love, but they need a lot of work, But
we as humans need work, right? We all need love. We all need trust. We all need affection. We all need all those things that animals need, you know? And the ability to forgive, animals have that down pat. You know, they love you regardless for who you are, you know, unconditional love. Imagine if we as human beings had unconditional love consistently like animals do.
Jennifer, my African Grey is 19.
Imagine that.
He's 19 and he's got, I don't know, about another. African Grey's lives are a little bit shorter.
Right.
Get them about, book is going to say 40 to 60, but I say more around 60 to 80.
So I'm going to do final words. I'm going to reorganize the panel a little bit and give Paulie and 702.
Well, I'm jumping down. I just wanted to come say I tried to get
Everything. I'll jump down. Somebody's turning him up.
No, we're good now. We're at 9. People were trying to come up the whole 9. So I kind of want to give final words to everybody. We'll start with Kev, Josiah, then we'll start with NJ and War Eagle and Andrew will get in there. And then instead of ladies first, we'll do ladies last with Cindy and Paulie. So let's get everyone's thoughts on tonight and everything. Kev, you first, and then Josiah, NJ, etc.
I'm just glad everybody's here. It was nice to see everybody come together on a panel. So that's cool. Hopefully that this can continue into the future.
Josiah?
I really don't have much to say because I came in late, and all I can say is if you can't be kind to one another, you know, who can you be kind to? There are a lot of people out there that I visit on a regular basis who are lonely and, you know, isolated. So there's always someone out there that needs your care and understanding. That's all.
NJ Diver.
Yeah, something on the side. Andrew, you there?
Yeah.
He's back.
You're shitting me already?
Nope.
You talking about Rick Crude?
Nope.
Oh, well,
On YouTube.
I figured it'd be tomorrow at least. But
Oh, you're talking about emo. Oh.
All right, War Eagle. What's your final thoughts? Sorry you haven't got a chance to talk that much tonight.
I appreciate y'all letting me be on, and about all I got to say because I ain't been here very long.
All right, Andrew, what do you got to say?
are you into the panel? I just got here.
Jesus Christ.
But anyway, hey, real quick, I was just gonna see if you have to find that video that you talked about.
What?
That video that me and you talked about. I was gonna see if you have to find it yet or not.
What video are you talking about?
I'll take you. I'll take you.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
About a video?
Yeah.
What video?
The one that with Peachy Rider in it.
Right, we addressed that earlier.
Oh, I wasn't here earlier.
Yeah, we addressed that earlier. It was the day after one that we're unable to find, and it's one of those things where it's better to just drop it, and everyone involved has dropped it and has moved on to greater, bigger things. You know.
Yeah, you should have came on time.
Yeah,
Okay.
And listen. I'm not too proud to say. I don't remember saying it, but here's the deal. To clear it up, if I said anything to anyone that in any way that made them feel bad or hurtful or anything, I apologize completely. So, Peachy Rider, if I did do that, either way, I'm going to apologize regardless. So, I'm sorry if I called you a fat something. I don't remember what it was, but I apologize right now. So, there we go.
Just to clear fact up, so the video is non-existent as right now.
Well, then you didn't need to apologize now. No, but it's still she. If she thinks it, and she's hurt by it, I'm just going to go ahead and apologize. And just like Sancho, take a page from Sancho's book. The past is the past. You can't forget the past, but you can always move forward. So that's what I'm going to do.
Just to clarify, though, the video is non-existent right now. There is no video.
The News of England took the video down.
Yeah, but no one has a copy of it. Okay, that's all I want to thank you.
It's hard to. It's been July. Was it July 17th? It's been a while, man. It's been a.
Well, if it's a video, I think you're talking about. I have a copy of it.
Right, with Peachy Rider in the title that Josh wanted to be his friends and all that. Talking about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're probably supposedly threatened her.
No, I didn't hear any threats.
Well, that's what she said. That's what she said.
I don't know about the threatening stuff.
Here nor there. The video is non-existent.
I heard about the insult. That's what I heard was the insult part. But
so the video is non-existent as a threat. That's all I was wondering.
The threat I don't know about. If he puts his channel back up and puts his video back up, that puts everything to bed. But I didn't hear about a threat.
Yeah, threaten's one thing, but calling each other names. Come on, people.
We make mistakes.
Thick as skin.
We make mistakes and call people names. Absolutely. It absolutely does. So,
hey, Andrew.
But
just want everybody to know y'all all pieces of shit scumbags. Okay, see, look.
All right.
Now my feelings are hurt. I need this video.
So, 10th man's back. 10th man, do you have anything final words you want to say?
Kinda. And
all right.
It's gonna sound like I'm joking around, but I've been listening this whole time.
That's a joke.
No.
Do you need a medal or just a pen?
Let him talk. Let him talk.
You're super talented, Sancho. I am actually impressed. I've watched quite a bit of your stuff.
Thank you.
but I don't think you and I are ever going to get along. And it's not because anything you've ever done. I just think our personalities conflict because, you know, this is making amends, right? Yeah, but and I'm not like joking around or like trying to be a jerk or nothing. It's just I'm always going to ask questions that are going to make people angry, right? And I'm going to say things that people don't like. So how can you and I be friends if you're the peacemaker? And you, like, if I was up here during this panel, there was like half a dozen times at least that I'm like, oh, just don't go, don't do it, just don't do it. And I sat here and I let your show do its thing, right? But what's going to happen if I pull up your panel and do a commentary over top of it like I do?
I might, not every stream I do, everyone's going to like. I look at intent. If you're looking to better somebody by calling them out to be a better human, then that's fine. If you're looking to call someone out to just be a complete douchebag, that's a conflict of interest with me.
That's me.
You know?
No, I get you.
You got to
Just
look
trying
at
to figure it out, man.
You got to look
Just
at intent. Like, you got to look at what's the teddy bear stuffed with. Is it a pile of shit or is it feathers? You know what I'm saying? And if it's feathers, it's a soft pro. I made that line up, guys. I'm
trying to figure you out, dude. I'm trying to figure you out. I'm having a hard time to figure out if you're sick. Because when you went on the rant about when you get 20,000 subscribers and blah 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 blah, that's truth shouldn't matter.
Well,
whether or not.
What are you talking about? I'm so lost.
I'm lost too.
I mean,
I agree with you, Andrew.
I think I'm lost.
I mean, offending a group is never okay to do. Offending a group of people is never okay to do.
But by picking out one person's actions and calling them a name that makes them sad that the other group might identify with is not picking on a group, it's picking on that person.
It's picking on the action too.
Right? What you're talking about is mob mentality, right? So
yeah, reality bites, doesn't it?
So if you're gonna always curtail everything you do and say because of mob mentality, like we've already discussed, then you go around telling people on the internet that if their government says you have to jump into a fire pit, then that's the rule of law, then you have to do it, right? That's all I'm saying is it's all fine and dandy to say, why don't we all get along and hold hands? But the problem is if they're having secret meetings behind the scenes talking about who they're going to put in the fire pits, that's a bit of a problem, right?
Hey, Sancho?
Yep.
Isn't this getting a little old?
He has a difference of opinion.
Not with you, Sancho. That's the problem. Is I like you a lot, right? Like I think you're a smart guy.
Yeah.
But you know, I called this out on my show. I think it was yesterday when I did it about how if we go around just defending people's actions based, like, you know, there was a guy who made a video who was hitting himself in the head and saying, you know, he's allowed to pretty much do whatever he wants because he's disabled.
Right.
Right? Are we gonna condone that?
Is he not?
Are we gonna condone endless conspiracy theories?
Yeah, because that's what everybody does.
I've showed you the proof, dude. What do we have to? We have to wait till people are actually getting done away with. Anyway,
well, why don't you go out there and stand in front of the engine so it doesn't go anywhere?
10th, I'm not outing you by, you know, stating that you have a partner, and you being homosexual knows the hatred that's out there with people and how hurtful people can be and how hateful they can be. And we don't need that in this world. We don't. I personally don't care about the color of your skin or who you saw. We just got porn bombed first time ever. Motherfucker just porn bombed me. Andrew just porn bombed.
Andrew, stop porn bombing.
Andrew's tits are showing right now. I don't care what you put in your mouth or who you associate yourself with. It's all about treating people with dignity and respect. And as humans, 10th man, treat people how you want to be treated.
Are we talking in code? Because y'all got me so fucking lost. Y'all went 4 different ways already.
I'm still trying to figure out the palm square bone thing.
Kumbaya, Andrew. Kumbaya.
You know, those are just the way, you know, treat people how you want to be treated, 10th man. You know, that's just the way I look at it. You might be an angry person. I am not anymore. I'm madly in
Until
love with
next week.
someone, and I'm happy. No, I'm a happy motherfucking person. I'm a happy
Yeah.
person. You
Yeah,
know?
Sancho.
not
Until
okay
the
for you to
painkillers wear off.
I'm not on
That's
any
right.
I'm not on any
That's what I
painkillers.
was thinking.
I'm
I'm
busting.
not on any painkillers either. I haven't took a painkiller since Tuesday.
So
Tuesday night.
is it okay
Say it's
if
only
he does what
Tuesday.
he wants- and he does what he wants to do because he's disabled? That's okay, right? Or we decided it wasn't okay? I'm just trying to figure out where we're at.
Does being disabled give you a pass to do anything you want?
Yes.
No, it does not. That's why the gay disabled guy came to YouTube, because I have every right to stand there and say, you do not get to use your disabilities to be able to do unconscionable things.
Right.
That's my job. That's my job to do that. That's my job to tell the gay people that are overstepping their boundaries to tell them you're overstepping your boundaries. I didn't fight most of my life to be able to get married and marry a man and be able to file my taxes with a man. For you to bastardize that movement and make us all look like imbeciles.
Well, neither did Emo. But
if the shoe fits.
All right. So
Wow.
can I
No,
give
New Jersey's what? See, this is what I'm here to tell you something, Sancho. I didn't come here to tell you this, but I'm telling you something now. See, what you need to understand, sir, is there's a group of people, and they're in and out with each other, right? Sometimes they're friends, sometimes they're not, and they're nefarious,
Okay.
right? And they'll warm up to you. They'll warm up to you until it's advantageous to them not to be warm with you, right? New Jersey Diver's one of them. He used to be a regular on my show, right?
Oh, I love
Until
that. I love
eye on him.
so now he's my troll, right? He uses the little catchphrases that he thinks is going to trigger me, right? It's an old game. I invented this shit, right? But I got this guy.
Oh, you
guy
with Al
to
Gore
admit on my
invented the
show.
internet too?
I got this guy to admit on my show that if they tell you to get on the trains, you get on the trains, right? That's Nazi talk, and that's what I'm here for, is to trick them into admitting who they are, right? So just never question my motives, because I have a reason for doing what I do.
I'm getting a tricep workout in holding this fucking microphone the whole time.
Okay, so I gotta get something straight. So it's not okay for Emo to use his disability, and NJ's a troll.
All right, Andrew, your mic's a little muffled. I kind of want to give 702 and Polly. Polly, did you have a last closing?
Nah, man, just the past is past. You know, obviously we don't forget the past. We just keep moving forward, and that's what I'm going to do. And you know, I think personally, I feel good about this. I'd love to see you on my panels, because there's been many times I thought to myself, I bet you Sancho would have a lot to say about this. So I'm cool with it, man.
So I'm not welcome on the panels anymore, huh?
Well, that's because our show is boring, right?
Yeah.
So can y'all hear me now?
Yep. Andrew, you can go, and then we'll follow up with 702, and then we'll figure out who's going live next. You guys can arm wrestle.
Right, so I just want to clarify. So it's not okay for Emo to use his disability because somebody said so. And NJ's a troll. Have I got this correct now?
Yes.
That's right. You don't go around and get money from people and then dox them online and say, I'm disabled, I get away with that. That's right. You're not allowed to do that.
Who says we can't do that?
The law.
The law says that? I don't believe there's a law like that.
I love you. I don't.
Check out Gaston Boy's newest video.
Okay, where's the law that says you can't tell someone's name after you get money from them?
Go check out Gaston Boy's next video or latest video. 37 minutes. He explains the exact law.
Sarah, did you get a ring size? Answer the question. That's all I'm trying to figure out in the chat. Jesus. All right. Okay. I was listening, man. I was, but I'm trying to end on a happy ending right here. You know what I'm saying? if that makes any sense. I kind of sound perverted saying that. 702, what are your final thoughts on what transpired tonight? this afternoon.
I am, looking forward to a new relationship with you, Sancho, and and I would love to have you on my panel sometime. Just us all working together will be amazing. So I'm really
Am I
looking
allowed to
forward.
be on the panels?
Jesus,
Kev, you could
Sorry.
come over to the panel anytime you want.
Okay.
Now I know why. Ted, now I know why you threatened to put him in the basement 12 times a show.
That's what I do.
I understand that.
Well, yeah, I know, but the reason is because
his leash.
Is because the only reason I would ever put Kevin in the basement is because he's not letting me break people. Right? He's too quick to get them triggered. He knows the right words, and I don't want that. I want to get them to admit things that they normally wouldn't admit with my Jedi mind tricks.
Right. Well, my issue with Kevin, my shot caller's not working on him right now. The battery's out, so he's not listening to my commands when I'm trying to zap him.
That's because he's not a dog.
That's why. So.
But I would like to say thank you, Sancho, for allowing me and Polly to be up on your panel, and for us, starting over and moving to what I hope will be a great friendship and a great future.
This has been a kind of a teeth-gritting week for me, and there's been a lot of eye-opening realizations from people that I love and admire and adore. And it was really big advice last night that hit me so hard that Jess gave me, to be honest. She's somewhere in the chat. And it
So I'm
really
confused.
I
can't let you go without knowing
Jesus
the answer.
fucking Christ, this guy.
Yeah, well, I gotta go in a minute.
It wasn't me.
You're gonna awaken angry Sancho. He's dead. Don't awaken him. Let me go play with a 5-year-old to be a happy guy, 10th man. Please. Please let me go be happy.
All right, go be happy.
God, Jesus. All right, can we figure out who's gonna go live next? Out of we have 4 people who go live normally. Who is gonna be the first one to say, I'll go live?
I'm gonna go live.
Can somebody send me a link to Gaston Boys?
All right, Paulie, create your link before you leave this show and post it in the private, and I'll post it so we can just transition right over to you.
I'm doing it right now.
All right, because this was an emotional fucking thing for me for 2 hours, so this wasn't.
Am I going to be able to go on the panel?
Jesus, Kev.
Jesus.
And Sancho, let me just say this publicly. I appreciate the talks that we've had inside of down in Discord about my condition. You really have opened my eyes to a lot of new things that are out there that can help.
Yeah,
and
we're gonna do a
that.
cannabis. We're gonna do a cannabis stream. You should hop on sometime.
Okay.
I was actually at my dispensary today. I almost got RSO today actually because I can't smoke too much because of my hernia surgery. Because I was in so much pain for fucking weeks that if I coughed the wrong way, I'd be in immense pain. If I moved the wrong way, I'd be in immense pain. So I was a miserable fuck for weeks, and I wasn't the greatest boyfriend or anything, to be honest with you.
I know.
In so much pain. Kev knows. Kev didn't get back massages like you wanted them all the time. He bitched.
That's right.
But no, seriously, Joker Doc, I hope all is well, my guy. Hope all is well. But it's really, you get really eye-opening advice that hits you from someone who means the world to you. It registers, and that's what happened with me. It definitely registered. Paulie, you put that in private chat.
Yep.
Are we doing?
I appreciate you, Sancho, greatly.
I appreciate you. Everyone, Golden, you're here. Please post the links to 702, Paulie, Andrew, 10th Man as well. Everyone, please promote. 10th has a. So I'm glad I got fixed up too. I'm ready to be stronger than ever. I posted in my Discord a nice, beautiful view of the ocean today, good waterfront view. It was a great therapeutic walk about forgiveness and release of energy and bad energy, and just having good energy and good energy only is the key to a happy life and a success. So, all right, everybody, I have the link officially. So cool.
I'm sissified.
I wouldn't say that. I think it's, when you're in a build bridging program like I am and people look up to you, you got to lead by an example. you know, and it pride's a motherfucker, and putting pride aside and realizing and understanding that hatred should be reserved for someone who takes your child away, or, you know, there's some things that merit hatred, you know, pedophilia, you know, stuff like that. But internet stuff like this and listening to what people are saying and not doing the right thing, we've all done that. We've all been guilty of not speaking up on things. And who am I to hold people against a wall and crucify them for being human? And I'm sorry for doing that. You know, I'm sorry for making anyone think that I hated them. And that just wasn't fair of me to do so. You know?
Well, you know, I'm glad you apologized, but it's on my terms if I accept it. So
it is. All right. 10th man, promote 10th man as well. I'm going to promote 10th man with this command right now. 10, thank you for hopping on. Sorry you're hopping on so late. Everybody go hop on Discord link. I'll give you the Discord link before I hop off.
I didn't want to ruin your show.
No, you didn't. You didn't ruin the show
That's
at all.
why I waited till the end.
No, yeah. Well, right.
Somebody else did that already.
You didn't help it any. You didn't help it any.
Yeah. Right when we're about to come, you stop everybody and say, hold on a second, everybody. Let's talk about COVID-19 groups. Like, what the fuck, man? What the flying fuck? All right, everybody. Paulie's live. Everyone go show Paulie's love. Let's get him to 1,000 subs. Like, share, and subscribe. Peace and love. Do something nice today. Please, everybody. Love someone. Give someone a big hug. And peace and love.